Hello and welcome to Yota's Kitchen. The recipe I'm going to show you today is a recipe I entered in a contest, I think it was 2012. Long story short, the winner was decided by a few factors. One of them was how many, I guess, people voted through their emails or something like that. They had to have like the most emails. Anyway, I didn't win. I only had 215 people that I knew that were able to consistently vote for me. But anyway, long story short, after the contest was over, one of the people behind the scenes came up to me and they said that the food was so good they could not stop eating it. So despite not winning, it was so good that they could not stop eating it. So what I have here is approximately 4.5 pounds of a pork loin. I have 1/3 cup of lemon juice, 1/2 cup of olive oil, and I have here the contents of 1 tea bag. So that's tea leaves. And then I have some rosemary and some garlic. So I have my little chopper, and what I'm going to do is I am going to peel all the garlic, and I am going to take the large stems off the rosemary, and I'm going to put it in my chopper with the olive oil and basically break it down to little pieces. Then I am going to come back and I'll show you what that next step is. I'll be back in a second. Oh, one other thing. I didn't put it out. I just realized salt and pepper. You need salt and pepper. And I'm going to get that out right now. I'll see you in a second. Thank you. Hello and welcome back to Yota's Kitchen. I put my salt and pepper out, and here is my garlic, rosemary, and olive oil. And I am just going to puree it. Okay, then I'm going to pour some of the mixture. Yes, it's garlicky. I want it garlicky. And then I'm going to flip it over. And then pour the rest of it out. And then I'm going to make sure that it's throughout the roast, because as it roasts, you want to taste that. And that's what gives it the pow flavor, which is incredible. Okay, so now that I have done that, I'm going to pour the lemon juice over it. And then I'm going to sprinkle the tea leaves. My hands are a little wet. Now this is approximately, this pork loin is approximately 4.5 pounds. So I am going to stick it in the oven at 325, and I'm going to let it bake. So when I get to that stage, I'll be back and I'll show you what that looks like. Despite what it looks like now, the taste is incredible. I tell you that that pow flavor with all these ingredients together is amazing. So I will see you in a few seconds. Hello and welcome to Yota's Kitchen. So I'm getting ready to cut my pork loin that I made with the garlic, rosemary, and the tea leaves. The tongs weren't equipped for this much weight. So here's the pork loin. This is what it looks like. It smells absolutely fantastic. I have it resting for about 20 minutes now. And I'm just cutting that. Now I baked it just a little bit less than I had thought. I came to check it after I smelled it. You know, I always follow my nose. Whatever my nose is saying, that's what I do. So I checked the temperature and it was medium. But it just, when I touched the tops of it, it just felt that it was done. So I pulled it out of the oven, and I'm glad I did, because you want it to be a little moist. If you cook it too much or too long, it's just going to dry up, and then you're not going to enjoy it as much. So I am just going to put it on a plate to serve. And then I have a few other things that I'm going to serve it with, but they're still cooking. So I'm going to just cut this up and get it ready. And then that way, when I get my other things out of the oven, I'm ready to go. But look at that. Doesn't that look wonderful? It tastes really good. So I hope you try this recipe. Let me know. So here's my pork loin. I have a little bit more left, but I just wanted to show you what it looks like on the plate. It's nice and crusty on the outside, and I layered it, and this is how, I mean, you could put it on a serving platter too, but I put it on this instead. And then I have some juice. I have some juice that's left, and I am going to just pour the juice over it. And there you go. And then I'm just going to put it on the table. But I have a few more things baking right now, and then I'm just going to put it all together once I'm done. But bon appetit, kaliorixi. Thank you for watching Yota's Kitchen.